Lots of things to loot here, though. Can be used to create steampunk armor. Another useless piece of paper. Love it. Let's go. Into the town square.
You catch the sounds of a heated argument in the square, where a well-dressed dandy is shouting at a syndicate agent. Looks like things are about to get physical.
This is unthinkable! Absolutely not! I'm not going to do it! Your edits are a mockery of the performing arts.
Richard, it seems you misunderstood.
Whoa, 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 not so fast. It's Richard Max Gracefield Heresy the Third to you! That's heresy.
No, of course. But you're deeply mistaken if you think we're asking your opinion on this. The head of the Eastern Syndicate must see the correct version of this play, the one we know he will enjoy. We've already made all the necessary changes. We hired you to direct this performance, and you will do what we tell you to do. Period.
Oh, this is positively scandalous! You're making me dizzy. I'm going to faint.
That's the end of this conversation. I trust we understand each other now.
Oh, my vision is going blurry! And my legs, they're failing me! Oh, I'm going to pass out!
Richard Maxwell Gracefield Parisi III closes his eyes and dramatically flops to the ground.
Okay.
The syndicate envoy bends over and discreetly places a folder full of papers in the director's hands. Then, after spitting disdainfully to one side, he departs, leaving the director to his feigned unconsciousness. As
yeah.
you watch, the director's right eye opens the merest crack, followed by the left, each lid rising cautiously. His gaze fixes upon you for a moment.
That imbecile is gone, right? The goddamn ass licker. He's going to pay for trying to force his gibberish on me. A douchebag who's never even had a manicure. Can you believe it?
Richard Maxwell Gracefield Parisi III, in his characteristically nonchalant fashion, fans himself with a thick folder, yet his gaze remains locked on Mick.
Ah, Mickey, a radiant Rosie. And who's this you've got tagging along? I'm running a smidge low on those little... But give me 2 sunrises and we'll be flying high again!
Richard, can't you ever keep your trap shut? That's got nothing to do with our business right now. Got it?
I see. What do you want
You've been looking for assistant.
Assistant? I thought the world was going to end before you finally showed up. Where the heck have you been? No, don't answer that. I don't care. The whole place is going to hell. The local branch of the syndicate wants to make changes to my script to please their big boss, the head of the Eastern Syndicate. My script of my play. They want to murder my entire artistic aesthetic with their propaganda. Moreover, there's no way the actors can learn new lines in such a short time. Especially these actors. Have you seen them around, by the way?
No.
Richard Maxwell Gracefield Parisi III wrings his hands nervously, but when his gaze returns to you, his eyes come to a sharp focus.
Why are you still standing here? Why aren't you racing around solving my problems and carrying out my orders? Can't you see? They're all drunkards! I will never, I repeat, never work with a provincial troupe ever again. It's almost showtime, but I don't see them getting ready backstage. They're probably wandering around someplace in a daze. Find them.
That rhymed.
Here's a list with all their names. Yes, of course. We don't have a budget for extra expenses, but I'll give you something out of my own pocket.
Okay.
Are you suggesting I hire yet another clueless schmuck with no experience? No, thank you very much.
Aw.
Get busy with that list.
Almost. Okay.
Fantastic! Now move, move, move. We're running out of time.
So where are the actors then? I'm gonna assume one's over here, cause yeah, there's one. Distinguished lady through her war paint might suggest otherwise. Is cursing to herself like a stevedore on a double shift. Seems she's been fighting a sealed suitcase for quite some time and losing. The good madam is understandably a bit vexed. Damn it all. Another goddamn chip nail. Got a light, darling? My nerves are absolutely shot, and this is me trying to kick the habit, if you can believe it. I was convinced they were trying to rob me of my role of Violetta, whispering backstage about my age as if I should take the role of her mother. The audacity. But that grace-filled Paris, such a sweet man, still sees the star in me. He's a real professional. Okay. Yeah. What am I supposed to do without that dress? Do you expect me to leap up on stage in these rags? That damn gown is trapped in this blasted container, and this infernal lid is intent on defying me. Okay, we'll open it. Let's see what we got here. Ah, this needs sleight of hand. Okay, okay. How about this? I add these here. I can try sleight of hand now. Very nice. Repair the suitcase lock. There you go. Yeah, my heartfelt thanks, but the spotlight beckons and I mustn't keep him waiting. Ta-ta! Nice. Got one of them. Let's see about the others. Looks like we're gonna have to go over here and to our right. Landon Baxter. I guess you're one of them too, eh, buddy? Muttering to himself, gazing down on a sheet of papers in his hands, it looks like a script for a play. Well, I sure as heck didn't sign up for this, now did I? He didn't notice you approaching. Yeah, I am just another hapless actor in this long-forgotten theater. May every one of them be damned. What do you need anyway? The director is looking for you. You tell him that made it loud and clear. You have a problem with theater? Yes, I have a problem. They want me to play some damn mage, the Nero guy, an aberrant. Can you believe it? And they're asking me, Landon Baxter, a third-gen technologist. I ain't signed up for this crap, and I sure as heck ain't gonna do it. Oh, brother, you get it alright. I couldn't face my parents after that. They disowned me for sure, or worse. I might never get a lead role in a play again, you know? And did you know actors who portray villains get paid less? What's your take on that? Persuade. Nah, that failed. There's no guarantees in this place. You know what? Just give him the $60 and go. Get out of here. Now, last one. Yeah, there you are. Alan. Hello. The elf is resting on a bench, squinting contently at the sun. The pointed tips of his ears move slightly in time with the music. In his left hand is a glass of bubbly golden wine. As you're about to speak, he raises his hand and delicately presses his index finger to his lips, urging silence. Yeah. As should be abundantly evident, my dear, I am engaged in matters of high importance. At this very moment, I am immersed in the ethereal harmonies of my people's ancient music. The elf raises the glass to its mouth again, however, only a few drops remain. Oh, how tragically unsurprising. The wine ran dry just as you arrived to intrude upon my moment. You marred the splendor of my final sip. Indeed, I am Elaine, in the flesh and glory. But let it be known, my transcendent talents shall be denied to Mr. Greyfield Paris until he adheres to every nuance of my exquisitely detailed writer, such as price excellence. Elaine gestures empathetically at the empty wine glass. Lamentably, I suppose I must reiterate, a room with a vista of the endless ocean, a robe of the most exquisite velvet, with my legendary name, Elaine Felheim, sewn into golden thread, and a bottle of wine that does justice to my genteel taste. Honestly, is simple competence too much to ask? Lo and behold, I see a room and a robe, but where, pray tell, is the wine? I shan't speak a single line nor strike a dazzling pose without it. Moonshine. He accepts the moonshine. At least it's the strong stuff. And I can find some cucumber to go with it backstage. Very well, I agree to your compromise. Hark, my illustrious debut calls to me. Until the curtains rise. Adieu. Get back to the director of the performance. Very nice. Let's go. Quest done. We got all the actors back. Now what do you want? There he is. This weird guy. The director.
Ah, you're back! Have you solved my problems yet?
Yes.
What took you so long? There's only minutes left until the show starts and the actors aren't ready! There wasn't any time for them to study the Syndicate's nightmare script. This is going to be a disaster. I'm picturing it already. My Violet forgetting her lines in front of everyone. Listen, you're my last hope. I need you to work as our prompter. I'm sure you can distinguish between my masterpiece and the Syndicate's disgusting propaganda.
I hope.
Well, this has got to be your magnum opus.
Did you say something, Giant? Go to the prompter's booth and get to work. And hurry up!
Okay.
Hey, hello there, fiery gentlemen and divine ladies. Welcome to the exclusive, incredible, and ultra-modern New World. I hope your trip here was as magical as my new hairstyle. Yes, I heard about those few small bumps you faced along the way, but that's all in the past. It's time to move forward into the future. Now, hold on tight, my friends, because the real star is about to appear. The boss of the gigantic Eastern Syndicate, the incomparable Wayne Zindo. Take the microphone, Director Zindo.
Welcome, newcomers, to our land. A land that lives and breathes freedom. At this point, I would normally be handing you a glass of wine while we all relax and have a nice chat, but today's circumstances call for a little improvisation. As you may have guessed, we've had a small problem with transportation. The train to New Ark has been delayed. But don't worry, Letta Jean and her team are already addressing this unpleasant issue. And when our system-wide automation is complete, such inconveniences will be nothing but a memory.
Okay.
You'll reach New Ark eventually, and I guarantee it will be all the more thrilling for the wait. In the interim, the Syndicate has prepared a special gift for you. A drama arranged by New Ark's acclaimed stage director, Richard Maxwell Gracefield Parisi III. Mr. Gracefield Parisi and his troupe will put on a performance of The Broken Heart of the Enchanted Beast. I hope you enjoy it as much as I know I will.
You got the play's script in hand, though not a single line has managed to evade the conspicuous scrawl of a red pen. Zindo's underlings have revised the entire text, transforming the director's vision into an extended series of advertisements. Worse, the actors haven't had time to commit these revisions to memory. Now you must step into the spotlight and guide everyone through the tsunami of altered text. But first, you must decide whether to stick to the original script or navigate the Syndicate's adaptation.
Today, you will witness a love story unfold, and a vicious trap sprung, all in a sea of blood. Let this be a warning for any who dare bridge the gap between technology and magic.
Nerio, dear Nerio, this love's a snare, for magic and technology clash and flare. Their realms apart, they shan't entwine.
Okay.
Yet, Mr. Zindo's new possibilities now may shine. Ooh.
My sweetest Violet, defy this decree. Magic smites thy world's not to me.
Oh, Nerio, the Weaver's darkest blight. Their reckless magic turned day to night. We must respect the laws and ne'er sway. Risk, they'll lead us far astray.
Herald, mark my words, thou shalt see. Great power from the rifts mine shall be. Weaver's gifts, I'll claim them all. My might and magic, they shall enthrall. Nerio, beware! This path is fraught with peril and darkness. Heed the thought. Heed the
Such great.
In the realm of creation, automatons make their stance. And with a fair maiden's favor, best your magical pants. My dear general,
Interesting.
my fears I will ignore. I crave this magic and I must have more. And Violet, my heart's desire, her love and power shall all inspire. Violet! Fair Violet! I know her well. Her heart is in science, not some spell. To woo her with magic would be a ruse, and such dark intentions she must refuse. Young hearts entangled in this perilous strife. A clash of realms portends doom in life.
I'm guessing that their destiny is entwined in dark dismay.
Their destinies entwined in dark dismay. A balance lost, hearts led astray.
Nerio, dear Nerio, we must now part ways. For magic's darkness obscures your gaze.
Okay, so the laws decree the sorrow we must part.
The laws decree, in sorrow we must part. A love so pure, fallen to blackest art.
No, Violet! You can't break free, it's clear. My soul is bound to dark magic. My dear,
Oh, Nerio! Your transformation's too extreme. An abhorred mage, a nightmarish gleam. We can't bridge the gap betwixt realms.
beware of magic. Upright and fair, it tempts and beguiles, but can't truly care. Love or friendship with a mage are bare in the blink of an eye. Mage turns nightmare.
Okay.
This is a disaster!
Balance of technology and magic. Okay, well at least he's happy. And thank you for type just flip flop just to fit in with the administration. As long as Zendo's people keep watching the entrances and exits, we're stuck with a one-way ticket to Harbor Slums. If your new friend catch us with the artifact in our suitcase, there's no one to save us but the Lawbringer himself. So if we go to Harbor Slums, we won't come back here. Okay, good to know. Go to the Tatterhold Gate. Well, I want to see what we can loot at least first. Any loot? Aha. Lerp. I like lerp.
As if from nowhere, a woman's voice calls out to you. You turn to find a woman standing right beside you. You're all but certain she wasn't there until the moment she spoke.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Hello. Are you friends with Director Zendo?
No.
She is a Hellfire occultist, though she doesn't display any obvious signs of becoming an abhor. The way her clothes hang suggests she could be hiding some sickness. Her garments are quite dusty, indicating she's recently arrived in town, and probably not by sea.
Okay.
Very curious. What might have led a Hellfire occultist mage to the Tatterhold slums?
Hey, buddy. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to chat up people you don't know? Especially those throwing around oak.
What do you suggest?
I've handled my fair share of these types. Maybe you'd best let me talk to her.
Okay.
When you turn from your brief exchange with Mick, you find that your counterpart has vanished just as quickly as she appeared. Judging by everyone else's reaction, or lack thereof, they didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
After carefully scanning your surroundings, you spy the faintest sign of footprints, presumably belonging to your new acquaintance. You can't tell where they lead, but it does confirm the woman was physically standing here a moment ago.
Yeah, that was a weird one, all right. But you shouldn't let that kind of thing mess with your head.
Okay.
It's nothing out of the ordinary, partner. Not for these parts, anyway. It pays to be prepared for anything, especially the unexpected.
Good to
Welcome
know.
to the Tatterhold slums, once a pirate haven, back door to the new world. This quarter used to be the source for all things contraband, drugs, fugitives, magical creatures, and everything else that makes life interesting.
Okay.
Things aren't quite as lively since the Syndicate rolled in, but you might still find something to your liking. We've got the Quiet Bay Bar, the Wet Harbor Brothel if you're looking for some extracurricular activities. If you ever need a bigger gun, the Syndicate even set up a factory with an automaton production line.
Good.
That would be a wise purchase, trust me. The streets are filthy with bandits and muggers here. All kinds of roaming gangs will try to corner you if they smell money.
Okay.
And
So
have
that's
you
the
heard about
RPG
drowners?
style.
The curse that cluster around the shipyard? Some days they outnumber the pigeons and mice combined. I wouldn't say mages are common exactly, but they're around and they're not in hiding. Then there's plenty of folks from the old world too, like Old Man Rubiek, a local attraction who lives under the bridge. Hard to miss him. Mr. Simon runs the show here, of course. Speaking of which, let's not keep him waiting, huh?
Sure.
And off we go.
Let's loot. Nice. Health potions, always needed. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to get off for now and let this be our save. Just gonna make sure it did it. Alright, and with that, I'm just gonna let y'all have a wonderful night ahead. I can't thank y'all enough for being here and watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, any comments, suggestions down in the field below. And with that, I bid y'all adieu, folks.